going to show y'all the exact same scene, and I just want y'all to watch this. They're making fun of Lestat. They're ripping him apart. They're belittling him in front of his mother while his mother just ignores it and reads the book. She's talking shit, but she's talking shit in a language they don't understand, which is Italian instead of French.
What is the course of studies at Ottawa?
Aristotle. Erasmus.
I ask the question.
Aristotle. Erasmus. Aquinas.
Cicero. Alberti. Bruno.
The innkeeper tells me he brought these actors back to the inn.
He's talking about the actors. So I'm going to make it a point. They hate Lestat because he has a stutter and they think he's stupid. He probably doesn't learn the way that other children learn. They also are making fun of him because he is queer, and it's very clear that he's not getting married or having children the way that his other brothers are getting married and having children. So here we go.
Tenants asking me this.
Escape was not an option for Gabriela. The Marquis had promised her preservation and delivered her ruin.
On stage with oars and all my staff. He wants a taste of the theater. You tell him to bed one of them. You don't open the wagon and join up.
Was interested to service.
She sacrificed her youth, squandered her intellect, and paid a midwife to nick her in the womb.
So Gabrielle likes Lestat because he's queer, but don't get it confused. She also hates him because he's a man. So like, Gabrielle was never going to stay with Lestat because she has made it clear that she does not want to be controlled by any other man, and that includes Lestat. So she's more lenient with Lestat because he's flamboyant and he's soft, but at the end of the day, she hates men. It doesn't matter if that's her son. Like, she's not going to stay with him. Like, once she got the bite, she was able to be powerful and she peaced out. So she's not going to stay long in the present either. But here he is making fun of because he's an actor. Even the sons disrespect her.
He was out in a joke, the cabbages, the cabbage heads with cabbage brains and cabbage wives, all speaking
right.
cabbage.
So they understand each other. They have an understanding, but it's because it's circumstantial. Now, look at this scene. So Lestat is getting abused, and he's about to get abused, but he's getting abused in front of his mother, and look what she does.
Nothing, change nothing. Sit and supper.
Am I suffering? Suffering what?
Question for the philosophers. Can a cabbage suffer?
1 hour on stage, an hour of not displays. It's dampness and dimness, and you're pockmarked the wife, and her jamming a cock in the servant girls like he's saucing pork. And the start speaks a verse with players in a wagon. Cabbage.
Say cabbage. One more goddamn time.
Cabbage. Break his legs.
Look, she doesn't even care. See, you would be. Look at this. You see how she doesn't even flinch? He reaches out to her, and he's getting suffocated on the table, and she continues to read the book. She doesn't defend him. She doesn't try to help him. Nothing. Now, I'm going to show you a scene that is very similar to this. This is the same scene, y'all. I'm about to show y'all.
She's grown very protective of me. That's what this is. Why it's hard.
She came back altered when she left us.
She came back altered.
There's a darkness in her.
There is a darkness in her that wasn't there before.
For a little time.
Give her a little time. So, we're going to show you. This is the same scene.
Like each other than they wanted to admit. They both sought out weakness. They reveled in the exploitation of it. And they romped with joy as I played audience to their joyless exchanges.
Tell us about your first love, Nikki.
Nicholas.
Louis said that you called him Nikki. That's the song you wrote for him.
Tis.
Do you write songs for all your lovers? I think this one might be better than yours for me. Does that mean you loved Nikki more than you loved Louis?
Ignore her, Louis. She asks these naughty questions to gain advantage in the game. It won't work.
I ask these questions because I'm trying to understand you better, lestat.
I played 3 games at once in the Jardin de Luxembourg. And one of my opponents was Johann Zukertort, who now, of course, won the Paris Championships of 78. And
Of course, who
later
doesn't
that
know who won
afternoon
the Paris
had your
Chess Championship of 78?
So,
My mama taught me that before I started crying.
tedious interrogations. And I once again put you in check.
Did Nikki kill himself like your maker Magnus?
Instead of stopping this shit and
Or did you
intervening,
kill him like you did Antoinette and how you tried to do it?
instead of intervening, like, he's sitting there watching his child disrespect his husband. And I don't know why. And this is why I said what I said. If I had it's clear that Louis let this, there is no respect for lestat. Louis doesn't respect lestat, so why the fuck would Claudia respect lestat? And this wasn't just after the fall. This has been happening since the very beginning when they started kicking him out telepathically. And this is what you call the triangulation of Claudia and lestat both fighting for Louis' affection. And then Claudia is also again triangulated in the affection between Armand and Louis, right? When he says Armand would never do that, basically choosing Armand over her. So it's just like, you see how he gets back into that book, no different than what Gabriela was doing. He's just sitting there letting that happen,
After he and I parted ways.
not setting boundaries of that's inappropriate. Nothing.
Checkmate.
And he just has to take it.
I'm sorry for your
And it's crazy because we know lestat was paying all these bills because Louis' businesses got burned the fuck down. So lestat was still providing and taking care of both of them. You know, so, and he's being disrespected in his own home.
Thus, Claudia, for the many hundredth time, I admire your steadfast pursuit of a game you clearly have no acumen for.
My master taught me how to play.
See, there she go implying he's racist. Louis says nothing.
I think I'll hunt alone tonight.
Master's had so much loss in his life, Lord couldn't ask him to bear anymore.
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Oh, Master and his pain. It's an honor just to sleep under Master's roof.
And I know she's talking to you.
Yeah.
You're ugly when you act like that.
Now you speak.
She's a perfected.
Girl.